trainer Sagis here. I've already reached Master Ball in just 4 days this season. And once again, I'm actually ranked top 10,000. And now I'm sharing the 5 base deck you can use to dominate ranked and get there too. I'll show you the deck list, the playstyle, and stay until the end of the video because I will have some bonus to show you. Drop a like if you're grinding the ladder and make sure to subscribe. These builds are tested, ranked, and ready to carry. Alright my friends, so I'm actually Master Ball as each season, top 10,000, and I've recorded today this streak on my phone. I don't have the last record, but I made a streak of 14 wins just before hit Master Ball. As you can see here, my friend, I reach Master Ball each season, top 10,000. So if you like this kind of content talking about meta deck or break down the meta deck together, don't forget to subscribe. And now I will present you that I consider the best deck to play to reach Master Ball top 5. And I will start with the bonus, my friend. This is in fact 6 deck presentation because I didn't play a lot this deck, but it's strong and I will present you. I called this deck the Charizard Silverlight deck, and this is really strong because Charizard is still really great in the meta and it one-shot a lot of Pokemon if they don't have Giant Cap. And even if they have Giant Cap, we play with Guzma, so this is really great. And now we play with Silverlight because Silverlight deals insane amount of damage. It's really strong against Oricorio deck. Oricorio is the real weakness of Charizard and Silverlight will counter. I really like to play with 1 red card and 1 Mars since 2 seasons because it's really strong in the meta to counter the evolution cycle with rare candy because they need rare candy plus the evolution of the base Pokemon in the same hand, and with red card your opponent will have only 3 cards, so this is really worse. So this deck is really great to play if you like this to reach Master Ball. And now my basic top 5. This one is a top deck, but I just didn't play this deck so much. So here we go for the next. The next is the Steroïd Deck, my friend. Look those muscles. This is not natural, impossible, no way. But this grid is really good. You have a other version with this deck with Kartana, but for me it's more consistent with Pheromosa. It's really great because it attacks for 20 damage also to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So why this deck is strong? Because you can set up really fast with Lusamine. And we have 2 Celesteela. Why we play with 2 Celesteela? Because as you can see here, Buzzwole can attack with Big Beat, but during your next turn, Pokemon can't use Big Beat. But you can counter this effect with your 2 Celesteela because you will retreat your Pokemon and you will put your Pokemon again on your active position and Buzzwole will attack each turn. I like red card, 1 Mars, 2 Lusamine. This is really good because you can play aggressive with Pheromosa. You can, for example, put 1 energy, then you can start to feed your Buzzwole. And if your Pokemon dies, their energy with Lusamine. So this is a really flexible deck because you can switch all your Pokemon when you want with Celesteela with his ability, with Ultra Thrusters. So this is a really good deck. And the most important thing is 2 Pheromosa is really consistent because we play with 2 Cyrus. And 2 Cyrus is really great. Why 2 Cyrus? Because Oricorio again. Oricorio can be hard to beat and you can outpass Oricorio with Cyrus and Pheromosa. Sorry for my English, not perfect English, I'm French, but I try to explain you the best way possible. And I called the next deck Solchamp, my friend. So this is the rank number 4. Steroïd was number 5. It's my personal ranking, but it will depend of yourself. It will depend of your opponent. Meta are changing every day, so it's a personal ranking. But all those decks are great to play. You just have to test them and play with the ones fits you better. So why this deck is amazing? Thank you for Shinoti. This ability is amazing. Illuminate. Once during your turn, you may put a random Pokemon from your deck, your hand. So this is really great to draw fast Solgaleo. And Solgaleo costs just 2 energy to set up and to deal 120 damage. It's really smart, it's really smooth to play. I have really good feelings with this deck, and you can teleport your Solgaleo and switch with your active Pokemon with Rising Road. So it's really flexible. You will draw Solgaleo really fast, you will put Solgaleo on your active and your opponent will die really fast. And the best strength is that you will have Solgaleo really fast, but you will have also the second Solgaleo really fast, and this is truly so strong. 1 red card, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, 1 Lily to heal, and 1 Cosmo M, because you can also gain tempo with a Cosmo M. You can remove your red card for Pokemon communication also. This is really great. Now my number 3, my friend, Rampally. Rampados plus Silverlight. I really think that Silverlight is the best Pokemon of this season. So yeah, this deck is the most aggro deck that you can play. It can deal ton of damage. You can win in 2 turns with Rampados and Rare Candy. No evolution delay, so this is really strong. We play with a lot of trainers, of course, because we play with Silverlight. One thing important is we play with Giovanni, because with Giovanni you can one-shot the Silverlight of your opponent with your own Silverlight. So this is really great to play with Giovanni. You can remove red for another card if you want. 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, and 2 Skull Fossil, of course, to evolve to Rampados. So damage are so huge, and this deck is a weakness for a lot of deck. And even Horikoyo struggle a lot. Really strong, really consistent, really fast. I love this deck, my friend. So this was the number 3. Number 2 is the Nihilord deck. We play with Guzzlord, Hex, and Nihilego. I really like Nihilego. I think this is the second best Pokemon after Silverlight. It makes lots of poison deck viable because it just doubled the damage of the poison with its ability more poison. They take plus 10 damage from being poisoned. And if we have 2 Nihilego on our game, your opponent will take 30 damage of poison for a total of 60 damage of poison per turn, my friend, per turn. 30 damage when your opponent plays and 30 damage when he finishes his turn. This is so strong. I play with just 1 Celesteela to retreat and replace our Pokemon and switch them from the bench to the active, and Guzzlord is maybe my 3rd best Pokemon of this extension. Rancor is really strong to gain tempo. Tyrannical Hole deals a good amount of damage, and you can set up really fast with Lusamine. So don't hesitate if you start with Nihilego to put some energy on Nihilego to poison your enemy, and even if your Nihilego dies, you will be able to set up really fast your Guzzlord with Lusamine. This is a cancer deck. 1 red card, 1 Mars, Grindcore attack from Guzzlord, and I added the Team Rocket Grunt. You can also put another Team Rocket Grunt. So for example, you will play against Giratina with 4 Psy Energy, then you will try to discard the energy with 1 Team Rocket Grunt, then you can also have a chance to discard the energy with Grindcore, and maybe the next turn one other Rocket Grunt and another Grindcore. Your opponent will be so mad and crazy. I really love this deck. This is my 3rd base deck of this season. I really like this deck. And my number 1 for today, you know that I'm a dark guy and I love dark decks, so it's again Darkrai Giratina or Darkina or Darkina, but this time we will add Nihilego. This deck just won last Earthsea Day tournament, the first Earthsea Day tournament of this season, and this deck already won 3 or 4 Earthsea Day tournament. For those who don't know, the Earthsea Day tournament, this is the most famous tournament. A lot of players, more than around 1,000 every week, that are fighting for a great cash prize. So basically this is a double threat. Broken Space below, you feed your Giratina each turn with 1 Psy Energy. You deal plus 20 damage each turn with Darkrai thanks to Nightmare Aura, and now we had Nihilego to add more poison damage with Poison Barb. Really insane, because when your enemy is poisoned, you will deal 20 damage when he plays, 20 damage when he finishes, so 40 damage per turn plus 20 damage with Darkrai, 63 damage. And why I recommend you to play with Nihilego, even if this deck wants Earthsea Day without and with Rock Helmet, because a good player will play with Horikoyo to convert this deck, and you will really need a Nihilego, or you can also play with Komala. 1 red card, 1 Sabrina, 1 leaf to retreat your Pokemon, 1 Guzma. Guzma is really strong in the meta actually, 1 red. This deck is an infernal machine of death. Alright, now you have 5, even 6 decks to play, test, and to reach Master Ball, my friend. But in the next video I will present you my new monster that gave me a streak of 14 wins with literally 80% of win. Yes, because I did 34 wins and 8 losses. Alright trainer, there you have it. 5 deck, even 6 deck to crush ranked and reach Masterball fast. Let me know in the comment which one you are using this season or which one surprised you. Like the video if it helps and subscribe for more ranked meta deck. And don't forget, if you want to win fast, build smart. See you in the Masterball League.